Hi, this is Taylor Finley, and I have an After Effects tutorial for you. Today, I'm going to be showing you how I created these custom-made lens flares in After Effects CS5. They should work in previous versions of After Effects as well, but I'm not sure. Now, these lens flares are made completely from scratch. There is no use of optical flares or just the generate lens flare plugin thing right here. There it is. We're not using that, but if you take a look at this, you can kind of see that what we're getting at. And the reason for doing this is that you can, without using a third-party program, you can create some pretty cool lens flare type things for free. You don't need to use optical flares, which is a plugin by videocopilot.net. I'm saying a lot. Alright, let's get into it. So we're going to make a new composition and a new null object. Now I've made some presets for ease. You can download these in the video description, but we're just going to drag the custom lens flare null object down onto the null object, and we're going to name the null object control. Alright, and then we'll create a new solid, make comp size white, hit OK, drag the ellipse tool over, and then hold Shift and Command down so that you get a perfect circle. And then go ahead and duplicate the mask and subtract it. Then bring in down the expansion and then feather it out so you get a nice little, kind of like a bubble. And then you drag that underneath the null object and go to the other preset, the element preset, and drag that onto your element. Alright, so now you can already see that this point is going to, wherever this point is where your light should be, and then your elements should automatically update their position to look like a natural lens flare. And then you can adjust the position of your elements by taking the effect position slider and just dragging that over, and that'll just move your element to where it needs to be. Now, the expression that is used to control where the position of these elements is uses the index of each layer, so that each layer never sits directly on top of each other unless you change it using the effect position slider. So you see the word index here, that refers to the number that right here on the layer, so that if this is 10, this number is 10. If it's 2, it's 2. So you get the idea. So we're just going to duplicate this, and I'm going to go ahead and make some simple lens flares. I'm just going to bring up the masks. Bring down the expansion. Bring down the expansion. And then I'll create a new one. Masks. I'm just going to delete the second mask. Take this in. Bring the feathering out just a little bit, not too much. Take Take the opacity down. There we go. And then I'll make another one. I'm going to bring that one back down there. Put that somewhere over here. Masks. Actually, I'm just going to scale it down. Duplicate. Scale this one down even more. Actually, I'm going to switch these. Take the second mask off this one too. Take the opacity down. And if we take a look at our light position and move it around, we can see that we've got a nice little lens flare effect going on. So yeah, now here's what the After Effects lens flare looks like. It looks good, and ours doesn't look that quite up to that at the moment. You can continue to work on it at this point, get it looking good. The advantage that you have with this way of doing it is that you have complete control of every element that you have in your lens flare. As with this, you are stuck with everything they give you here, and you can't add anything. So, but if you wanted to make something anamorphic, you can do that. You can add that. Here's one that I made just a little bit ago, and you can see it's kind of like got a little sci-fi feel to it. So you can really do a lot of customization with these. You get a little starburst in there, make it look good. And then if you just put it behind some stars, you can easily see that it can be used for pretty much any situation you would use a normal lens flare. So yeah, if you take a look at the video description, you should be able to find a link to download these presets, and hope you can make something pretty cool with it. Like I said, you might need a lot of tweaking to make them look really good, but you can do a lot. You can modify them a lot. Alright, well, I hope you guys are able to make some pretty cool lens flares. I'll see you around. Bye.